In the shadowy realm where reality bends, and the veil between existence and non-existence thins, there stirs a creature born of sorrow and nurtured by despair. A being whose origins can be traced back to the desolate landscapes of Transylvania and beyond, yet whose chilling essence echoes across the vast expanse of human folklore: the vampire. Yet within the tapestry of vampiric lore, there emerges a distinct and sinister variant, one that defies the conventional allure of blood-sucking nobility or seductive femme fatales. Enter the Vrykolakas, a creature that stalks the twilight hills and desolate villages of Greece. This apparition is a ghastly specter that casts an ominous shadow over the lives of mortals. And with each ghastly manifestation, it perpetuates cycles of suffering, death, and unspeakable dread. To truly comprehend the nature of the Vrykolakas, we must venture into the labyrinthine corridors of Greek folklore, where the boundaries between life and death intertwine in a macabre dance. For centuries, the Greeks perceived the chasm separating the mortal realm from the ethereal afterlife as a fragile barrier susceptible to breaches. Death, far from being a terminal event, was viewed as a state that could be temporarily reversed. Souls were believed to have the capacity to return to their earthly vessels, either to rectify past transgressions or to wreak havoc upon the living. Now, picture a world where the sanctity of burial rituals was paramount, where every aspect of death was meticulously observed to ensure the peaceful departure of the soul. In this context, the Vrykolakas emerges as a malevolent entity that arises when these rituals are disregarded or transgressed. It's a creature spawned from disrespect, born from negligence, a grotesque mockery of life animated solely for the purpose of spreading pestilence, famine, and an aura of impending doom. Unlike its Transylvanian counterpart, the Vrykolakas isn't motivated by a thirst for blood, but rather seeks to drain the very essence of life from mortals. Imagine a relentless specter that preys upon the vitality of individuals, sapping their vigor, their health, and ultimately their very existence. As the Vrykolakas makes its presence felt, a pall of gloom descends upon households, casting an ominous foreshadowing of illness, untimely demise, and a profound sense of foreboding. Now envision a scenario where death claims a member of a family under questionable circumstances. Perhaps the individual's demise was swift and unexpected, or maybe their final moments were tainted by violence, murder, warfare, or any other form of sudden and traumatic loss of life. In such instances, the Greeks held the belief that the soul of the departed might find itself unjustly detained within the physical realm, unable to ascend to the ethereal heavens. Consequently, the specter of the Vrykolakas begins to loom, twisting and distorting the corpse, animating it with a dark, sinister energy. Imagine a corpse, once a symbol of tranquility and finality, now reanimated as a ghastly mockery of life. The skin may appear pallid and stretched taut over the facial bones, contorted into an eternal snarl or an expression of agonizing torment. The eyes, sunken and hollow, may glow with an eerie luminescence, fixated on the living with an insatiable hunger. The stench of decay may permeate the air around the Vrykolakas, a nauseating aroma that serves as a chilling harbinger of its approach. As the creature shuffles through the mortal realm, its movements are anything but graceful. The Vrykolakas staggers, lurches, and sometimes even crawls, propelled by an unnatural and unsettling momentum. It's a disturbing spectacle, a gruesome parody of human gait, as if the very essence of death is clawing its way to the surface. But the manifestations of the Vrykolakas extend beyond its grotesque physical form. The mere anticipation of its arrival is often heralded by subtle yet sinister omens. Picture a household preparing for bed when suddenly the doors and windows begin to slam shut, seemingly without any external force. A cold draft sweeps through the room, extinguishing candles and sending shivers down spines. Then there's the sound, the unmistakable sound of dragging chains or footsteps echoing through the halls. These auditory cues serve as eerie intimations of the Vrykolakas' presence, building suspense and dread. And as the climax of its ghastly visitation approaches, a cloying odor of decay begins to permeate the surroundings, a tangible reminder of the encroaching specter's true nature. The Vrykolakas is a creature of methodical malice, patient and relentless in its pursuit of instilling terror and despair. It often waits until the unsuspecting inhabitants of a home retire for the night, lulled into a false sense of security by the darkness. When all seems still and peaceful, the nightmare begins. Imagine the scene, a family asleep in their beds, unaware of the horrors that are about to unfold. Suddenly, the Vrykolakas bursts forth from the shadows, its decayed flesh illuminated by the pale moonlight streaming through the window. Its eyes, glowing orbs of malevolence, fixated on its potential victims. With a mixture of awkward movements, shuffling steps, and bone-chilling moans, the creature approaches its targets. Its breath, a fetid cloud of death and decay, hangs heavy in the air around it. Some accounts speak of the Vrykolakas using its unnatural strength to hurl itself through windows and burst into homes, while others suggest it may knock on doors, its rotting fingers rapping insistently, waiting for an answer that will seal the fate of those within. And when the inevitable response comes, the Vrykolakas is led in, bringing with it the promise of unspeakable horrors. It's a terrifying prospect, the idea that a creature born of death and decay can breach the sanctuary of one's own home. It turns the most intimate and cherished spaces into hunting grounds, transforming beds and bedrooms into battlegrounds where the stakes are nothing less than life and death. If you find yourself captivated by tales of the undead, legends of blood-drinking creatures of the night, or stories of otherworldly beings that haunt our dreams, then the world of vampires holds a special allure for you. And within this realm of eternal darkness, the Vampire Diaries series, created by Kevin Williamson and Julie Plec, stands as a beacon for those who find solace and excitement in the supernatural. Throughout its 6 enthralling seasons, the Vampire Diaries weaves a captivating narrative that delves into the enigmatic lives of vampires, werewolves, and other mystical beings set against the backdrop of the enchanting town of Mystic Falls. You'll find yourself immersed in a world where forbidden romances between humans and vampires ignite, where ancient rivalries simmer just beneath the surface, and where the eternal struggle between good and evil keeps you on the edge of your seat. Are you ready to step into the enchanting realm of the Vampire Diaries? Allow me to guide you through the mystical journey awaiting you. In this captivating saga, you'll encounter Elena Gilbert, a captivating young woman whose life takes an extraordinary turn when she crosses paths with Stefan Salvatore, a mysterious and alluring vampire. Their connection is instant and profound, setting the stage for a love story that transcends the boundaries of life and death. As Elena and Stefan's romance blossoms, they find themselves drawn into a web of secrets, lies, and ancient grudges that have plagued Mystic Falls for centuries. The Salvatore brothers, Stefan and his older brother Damon, are caught in a perpetual struggle between their inherent darkness and their longing for redemption. Amidst this turmoil, Elena becomes the focal point of a power struggle that could either unite or destroy the Salvatore brothers and the entire supernatural community of Mystic Falls. The Vampire Diaries is more than just a tale of vampires and romance. It's an exploration of love, loss, sacrifice, and the complexities of good and evil. You will find yourself rooting for the heroic characters while also understanding the struggles and motivations of their adversaries. The question is, are you ready to embark on this thrilling journey into the realm of the undead? Do you dare to venture into the mystical town of Mystic Falls and unravel the secrets that lie within? If so, I invite you to join us in the comments section below and share your thoughts about the world of vampires. Let us know which vampire lore intrigues you the most. Is it the ancient myths of blood-drinking creatures, or the modern-day tales of brooding immortal lovers? Or perhaps you have your own experiences or theories about vampires that you'd like to share. Your comments have the power to shape the next chapter of our Vampire Chronicles. So don't hold back. Let your imagination run wild, and together let's dive deeper into the mesmerizing realm of vampires. Who knows? Your words might just inspire the next spine-tingling tale. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the realm of vampires. Until next time, may your nights be filled with sweet dreams, and may you always remember that sometimes the darkest tales hold the most enchanting truths.